Google vehicle listing or Google profile listing. So the best way to explain this product is this is a sort of a local SEO. So this is sort of a search engine optimization that you want to implement to improve your ranking in Google. So every listing, every business that is, let's say, in Google Map, they also have a Google profile listing. So this is an example of a Google profile listing that if you search that business, it will come up and you could look at, their reviews, you could look at their address, information, as well as a certain series of product they're selling. For car dealership, Google used to have a product we call Google Vehicle Listing, which free of charge, you would be able to post your inventory, connect it to your inventory management system, and it would automatically post your inventory into Google. And the reason was that the Google wanted to offer a better information, more active, more agile Google profile for dealerships that are working in a certain neighborhood. So it's since recording this video, which is May of 2026, about 4 months ago, 5 months ago, towards the end of 2025, this service has been removed. So the whole process of automation of posting it is no more available for car dealerships. But the good news is that our products, which we call the Google Profile Listing, does this product in a different way. So we use a different system where basically it does the same thing. We automatically post the entire inventory here. We keep it updated. We update the price, update the picture if it happens. And then if the car is sold, we actually remove it from here. So the advantage is that if somebody is searching for a Honda Civic 2008, your profile, because that's a product you're selling in a sense, will show up in the Google search engine. So it gives you thus or hence giving you a better SEO results. The other thing that Google cares a lot for seeing how active your business is and how to recommend it is how updated your Google profile listing is. So as a general good idea, it's important for you to keep this updated, add new posts, add new photos consistently. But what we could automate for you is to automatically post your inventory here, which is a huge step towards keeping your Google profile listing, Google profile updated. And the other super important effect this has is on what we call chat engine optimization. So chat engine optimization, meaning if people are searching on ChatGPT and on Gemini, other AI chatbots, and asking, oh, what's the best car dealerships in my local neighborhood? Part of what you have here and how active you are is going to determine if it's going to recommend your dealership or not. So this is an extremely important feature, and the beauty of it is that you just set it and you forget it. You don't need to really do anything on it. And now we're going to show you how easy it is to set it up. So with that said, let's just start it. So when you log into your Google Glow 3D panel, um, on the left side, there is a local SEO, and you click on Google Profile Listing. And here, you won't see any vehicles if you don't have the integration, but here you would see the integration section. So you just click Connect, and you need to have a Google profile. So when you created, let's say this is an example, when you created this, it was connected to a Google profile. You need to know that. And let's say here, we're going to try to connect my Glow 3D account to my Google profile account for Glow 3D. And it just gets a confirmation as you need. Very simple. And then it's going to show you all the businesses that are connected to that Google profile. Like if you have multiple locations, they could be under that. If you have multiple businesses, so here it says Sean Tusi, that's my profile. And then here is going to show you, so if you have multi-location, multi-business, you will see many of them, and then you could decide which one you want to connect. So with each Glow 3D account, you can only connect it to one business profile, which is Google Profile Listing. And once you did that, it's really as easy as that. You just save it, and once that this is connected, now here you could turn it on. So once you turn it on, if you haven't completed your business profile, you will see an instruction that says you need to complete your business profile. Let me see if I can delete that information, come back here so you can see what message you will get the first time you're trying to do this, and assuming you haven't completed your business profile, which is like your phone number, your email, your information. So this is where you go through system management, general settings, sorry, my account. So my account and display profile. So here where you could upload your dealership's logo, your email, your display name, your phone number, your website, your address, basically some basic information about like what people can do through search. So if you're in the local SEO and you haven't set that up, it will automatically give you a prompt. It will give you an option to jump all the way to system management and fix that. And then you need to come back to local SEO and just fill that up. And once it is, it just gets one last confirmation that do you want to just enable it for now, and then later on it will drip feed the inventory, or you just want to go ahead and just post all of them in. Obviously, this is a test. I'm not going to do that, but once you go do the enable, it will automatically connect to that platform. So now let's go. So here now is off, so it's not going to do anything. Even though that the connection is made, it is off. So you need to turn that on in order for this to work. Now let's look at a sample account and how this whole thing is done. So now we're gonna go to dashboard. So once you are set up and you are posted, like items are posted here, it will show you that you have 62 inventory that we've synced from your inventory management. 47 of them valid means it has the minimum information that needs to be required. Let's say things like year, make, model, price, mileage, and then how many of them is already posted. So this is a good account that everything is good and set up. And then if you want to get an information, you could click on any of these. So if it is green means it is already posted. And since this one, all of them are posted, like you could see here. And then if some are not posted, it will show it. You could here, you could get up to 30. Let's move this here. And then if they're not valid, you will see a message that will say valid. It's not valid. And then here will show you sort of a log that when was the last post, how was it posted, the history of it. But to be frank, like you don't really need to worry about it. This is really something that you just integrate it, you turn this on, it's going to automatically just update your inventory, update the pricing. And sometimes there are things, let's say color of the car, if you update that, uh, so here you can see, so if the image, the VIN, the price, the vehicle condition, year, make, model changes, the system will automatically update the post. But anything outside this, for example, a color or interior changes, you have to actually come back here and manually post it so that it gets the most updated version of it, and post, let's say, number of seat if it has changed, things that is outside that list, so it needs to get manually posted. Here you could search, sort, and see what has been posted or not. Extremely powerful tool, highly recommended to use, and it is helping you in your SEO, is going to help you in your chat engine optimizations. And best of all, it's really one of those set it and forget it product that we have at Glow3D. Best way to come up and keep your Google profile listing active. Thank you for watching, and until the next video.